If RGB on your AIO from Arctic isn't enough, you can always add more to your case with Arctic P12 PWM PST addressable RGB 0 decibel fans, and they look quite nice. On each side they have rubber pads, so they kind of protect the fan from extra vibration while rotating, and this gives you guys more silence inside your case. But addressable RGB is something that is standard today in builds, and I know some of you will definitely go without RGB, so it's up to you to decide, because you have also the standard ones without RGB. So what are the specifications of these ones? They can go from 0 to 2000 RPMs with PWM controlled. The airflow is 48.8 CFM and the static pressure is 1.85 millimeters H2O. The fans have fluid dynamic bearing and the noise level is 0.3. Now, when we're talking about connections, you have 4-pin PWM cable with Y splitter, 3-pin 5 volts cable with addressable RGB sharing splitter, and they are standard size, so 120, 120, 25. In the box, of course, you get a nice fan with definitely a quite interesting design, and we have 4 screws. Now, when we're talking about the construction of the fan, everything is quite straightforward. There's no discussion about it. As I stated, you have 4 rubber pads on each side, so depending on how you place them inside your case, they will have a protection from vibration. On the front side you have a nice Arctic logo, which is quite alright, and at the back, if you decide to place them on different positions, so placing them backwards, you don't have any, let's say, hideous sticker here at the back, which kind of gives you a possibility to mount them as you wish and not ruining the aesthetics of your case or your build. Now, talking about the cable management, this is quite tricky because we have 2 cables running from the case, and each of those cables run on separate sides. So you have the addressable RGB header going on the right side right here, and we have the PWM going right here. The cool thing about it is that you can definitely squeeze the RGB cable like this, and when you lock it inside, you can just lock the cable between the screw if you decide to place this fan on your radiator. If you decide to place it on a case, then it doesn't matter, you just have to straighten the cable out. Now, each cable has a possibility to be splitted separately, so the addressable RGB can be daisy chained to another addressable RGB fan like this one. Logical. And you have a daisy chain for PWM as well, so you can connect multiple fans all together. Now, I'm quite curious how the RGB will look. I think it's going to be the same thing as we had on Liquid Freezer 2 240 addressable RGB, but I still want to check it out. So let's check out the build. Now, it took some time finalizing the video just because I was waiting for a case that actually supports three 120mm fans on front, and that it actually doesn't have any. So this is the case, and this is the perfect moment to show you guys the Arctic P12 PWM PST addressable RGB fans. Now, I'm quite fascinated with the colors on the fans and how they actually transfer the rainbow effect from top to the bottom. It really does look amazing and the colors are outstanding, but not all of us are looking for the RGB effect, rainbow effect and stuff like that. You might as well go with the static color, because for others that want no RGB can go with the same fans without RGB. Logical, right? But for instance, you want to go with static color, and you can do that by connecting the 3-pin addressable RGB header to your motherboard and control it through the motherboard software, as I already might have mentioned. When we're talking about noise, now, since I already stated in a couple of videos before that I was doing with the fans, I don't have the exact equipment to test the decibel range, because with my standard decibel meter it starts picking up noise from 30 to 130 decibels, and because of the room and everything, it picks up the echo first of all the stuff going inside here in this room, especially my build at the back. Then we have the outer noise, because even with the new windows, the glass and everything can't isolate completely the outer noise. So that's that. So yeah, the only thing that I can say is that this current build right here is much quieter in idle than my build at the back, and it's not running anything. It's completely, I'll show you, it's completely 2% on the CPU and 4% on the GPU, maybe even 1. So yeah, it all varies depending on the processes that are running in the background. So the build at the back is much louder than this one right here, and the only thing that could make extra noise right here is either the GPU, the fan at the back, which is stock fan from the case, or the CPU tower cooler, which is also really quiet. So I would definitely suggest, if you're looking for an addressable RGB fans that don't have some standard daisy chain compatibility, when we're talking about a single fan going out like a Lian Li's that goes from one fan, and you just daisy chain them with clicking them together, and you're looking for something like this, this is quite a cool option without a doubt. First of all, because they're really quiet, and I'm just saying this because I'm hearing, well, not hearing them, outstanding colors, really nice RGB effects, basically all the RGB effects that are already inside your application from the motherboard software, it can pick up, and it really does look outstanding. And then we have the price, which is with Arctic always just outstanding. I mean, such lower prices, but great performance, great designs, and of course no noise. So yeah, I would say that these addressable RGB fans could be the best buy RGB fans, addressable RGB fans on the market, just because of the quietness and the RGB effects. If you're looking for something like this and you don't want to spend extra money on some extreme fans that might as well be either louder or have different visual effects when we're talking about RGB. So all in all, best buy addressable RGB fans without a doubt. Placing the links below for the Arctic P12 PWM PST addressable RGB 0 decibel fans, so you can check out the price and everything else. I would definitely suggest, if you don't have an addressable RGB header on your motherboard, you can always check out addressable RGB controller from Arctic as well, and I'm going to place the link for that as well, just in case if you decide to go with the fans and you want to have a complete solution, this might be a great way to do it. Finally, don't forget to subscribe, click the thumbs up button, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, and hopefully I will see you in another one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.